doing my usual running around. So, happy Thursday, Thirsty Thursday. It is a day in August. I think it's the 27th. We're going to go with it's the 27th, and just because it might not be, I'm going to take a break. So, I hope everybody is doing well. We will do quick introductions. I am Casey. I am the Events and Social Media Manager here at the lovely Fireside. So today, like most Thirsty Thursdays, I'm drinking. But we're not going to do like a full-on tasting today because we're going to focus on the food, which is what I do really well. So cheers to that. But before I get into all of this fun stuff, I'm going to talk about our wine real quick. This is the Frontenac that I'm drinking. I figured since it's National Red Wine Day tomorrow, I'm going to drink my favorite wine of ours, period, which is the Frontenac. And it's amazing. It's got like some nice bold cherry flavors. It's just really good if you like a drier red that's going to be a little bit softer. So, as we do that, hopefully you all have a glass poured. And now we're going to get into charcuterie. Before this all started, I'm going to feel a little bit weird today because I'm on a cooking show right now. And I've never thought that would happen in my entire life. So, excuse me if I get a little crazy just because, you know, I'm on a cooking show of my own making, but it's still really exciting. So, if you have any comments, please let me know. Hi Chris, hi Sandy, hi Janie, I love y'all. So first, to start off when you're making a charcuterie, you need your utensils. So charcuterie is basically meat, cheese, accoutrements, and all that good stuff. So we're gonna start off, sorry for the noise, with our little plates. So I have 3 different options that you could go through. You can make anything a plate, honestly. You could put it on a table, you could put it on a cutting board, you put it on a plate. Anything you want for your charcuterie as a base, you can use. So this is a teeny tiny little single serve one, which I'm not going to use today, even though I am going to be the only one eating this. But we sell these here. This is perfect for when you're just at home, chilling on the couch, which we all love to do right now with your wine and your cheese. So we also sell this one. Next is this nice black slate board that we absolutely love. We use this on a bunch of our appetizers. So it's just fantastic. It makes the cheese pop. So this is actually the one I'm going to use. But we also have another one that I just wanted to show you, which is this big long buddy. So if you're having a party, or you have, I should say party, a socially distanced gathering of 10 or less, then you would use one of these buddies. And you can put it out before dinner, as a little snack, as an after dinner activity, or it can just be your dinner. Because let's be honest, we are all just eating charcuterie, period, all the time. And there's nothing wrong with that. So, after you have your board all set out and ready, we are going to start by placing the cheese. Now, when I said that I was going to do this, I told you to bring 3 cheeses to the board. So today, any 3 cheeses is fine, really. Just as long as you love them, we're good to go. My cheeses today are going to be a brie, which we use in our brie dip, but it's a good all around. It's a nice soft cheese, pairs well with pretty much everything, including wine. So I have that brie, and then I have a black pepper rubbed cheddar. So this comes from Charcuterie, which we actually sell at our Fireside Winery in the Village location. So the next 2 cheeses I'm going to talk about, we sell there. And then, because I like things spicy, we went with a buffalo, it's just a buffalo cheddar, which it's got some nice chili pepper flakes in it, a little bit of that buffalo flavor, but not overpowering. So your first step to making a charcuterie board, second step, after you've placed your board down on your table, is to place your cheeses. So you picked 3 because 3 is a good odd number, it looks better on the board, and we're all about presentation. So I am going to first place this big buddy. You can definitely choose to slice some of your cheeses. You can keep some of them in the same shape. So this one, I'll put there. That sounds good right now. And a fun thing about charcuterie, you can keep moving it around. It's not set in stone as soon as you've done it. You can keep messing with it, make it look how you want it. That's the beauty of this. There's no wrong way to plate something. So there's my pepper cheddar. And then I'm gonna go with my brie. Brie can go at the top. This one, I did cut a little bit off because when you do have some people hanging out with you, it's nice to have a small piece cut off of it so guests know how they're supposed to cut the cheese. So like if you have an entire round of brie, cut a little bit out of it so they're not just cutting it lengthwise instead of in the little, what do you call these things? Triangles, instead of in the little triangles. Because that's how you want people to properly cut it, but you also don't want to be hanging around the cheese table and being like, this is how you do it. So give people hints. I'm gonna leave that there, and then we're gonna throw on this buddy here. I did cut this one, not by any just stretch of needing to, but because I'd already kind of eaten some off of it, so the block didn't look great anymore. And that's okay. You have to eat what you're making so you know it tastes good. Anyway, I'm going to design this in a little river. Looks pretty good. Alright. Sounds good for right now. We might change it around. So next, what I'm going to do is go to my meat, which I am actually vegetarian right now, so I will not be eating this meat. But charcuterie is actually a word for dried meats. So when people say charcuterie, they legitimately just mean meats. They don't mean the cheeses, all this other stuff. That just gets added on because it's fantastic with each other. But charcuterie, the word itself, is the meat. So today I have chosen your little Amana smoked sausage. It is the black label one. We get it from Amana. It's fantastic. Everybody loves it. And then a classic prosciutto. I got this one from Costco? I think it was Costco. You can get it from pretty much anywhere that sells meats, Hy-Vee's, Fairway, all that good stuff. And this one I did pre-peel it because you don't need to see me do that. So, cheers. I'm talking a lot, so I'm going to keep drinking. How's everybody else doing? Are we making it? So next I'm going to place them. We should make a little prosciutto river. We're going to put him next to the black pepper cheddar because I think you should always place your items next to what goes together. So I know this prosciutto and this black pepper cheddar will go fantastic together. So that's another little hint you're giving people, is that where you place things means that those all go together. So by putting my prosciutto next to my black pepper cheddar, it means that they should eat those together. Right? That's what that means. I'm going to say this. So as I do this, how's everybody else doing? Are you guys making your own little charcuterie boards? What's your favorite cheese? Which, hot tip about cheese, you should always have it at room temperature before serving it. So this cheese I put out at about 4 o'clock because cheese kind of loses its flavor in the fridge, which is true of a lot of things. But if you want to fully taste the nuttiness, the intense creaminess, definitely keep it to room temperature before serving. Just for like an hour, nothing crazy. All right, we got our little meat boat. I did leave a little area here. Hopefully you can see that. Ooh, cheese fell in. I did leave a little area here so that I can add in some of my other little accoutrements, or crackers. One never knows. We're gonna figure it out. So then the next, I'm gonna place the salami. And this I think is gonna go really well with the buffalo. And I say this like I'm gonna be eating it, but I will not be. So I'm gonna just make another little line. It's kind of art when you think about it. It's food art. We're making food art, guys. Now I only did 2 types of meat, but you can do as many as you want. If you want 3, 5, go for it. There are so many different kinds. It's one of my favorite things when I was eating meat was charcuterie. So this is kind of killing me right now. Alright, so now I got that one in there. Does Cassie want to be in on this? Cassie's saying bye. You can just wave.
I'm gonna watch.
Oh god, alright. So it's a little art project. Cassie's back here watching me now. So after we have the meat, we might come back to it. Who knows? I am going to go in with my pickled items. So these, we luckily here at the winery have cute little containers that we can put them in. If you don't have these at home, whatever, it doesn't matter, use whatever you got. Ramekins, perfect for it. So I'm going to pick out, with also my little tongs, some marinated artichokes. I know it sounds weird, but they're not. They're fantastic. Especially because they're nice and flavorful. So get those in. I could have done this before. But this is going on. What's everybody else drinking? Oh, Tammy's on. Hi, Tammy.
I'm drinking Hearthstone.
Cassie's drinking Hearthstone. I told them that it's National Red Wine Day tomorrow, so we had to drink red wine.
Yeah.
Not like it's bad to drink red wine all the time. And if you spill, you spill. It is what it is. Alright, so I'm going to put this by my brie because it's got a little bit of that vinegariness, which will cut through the really creaminess of a brie. And we did that maybe a month ago when I talked about how brie works with sparkling wine because the acidity counteracts the intense fattiness. So that's where that buddy's gonna go. And then next, my favorite, Kathy Martin's, I love you to death, but she does not like this Old Farmhouse chutney. I think it's one of the most amazing things that we carry over there because it's got like apples in it, spices, raisins, it's amazing on cheese. Hi Lorraine. So, do you like chutney?
Is that the one that has a little bit of curry in it too? Or
It is, yeah. Because we have this one, and then there is an apple cranberry chutney,
Yeah.
maybe?
Yeah.
So that one's a little bit sweeter. I just don't really go for sweetness with my cheese. So this is the one I'm going to use. Goes well with almost, I shouldn't say all of your cheeses. It's not gonna go with your spicy buffalo cheese. I'm gonna just be honest there. Well, we could try it later and see what happens. So,
That's the fun thing about the charcuterie board is you just mix it up.
I know, right? And that's what I told them too, is that don't be afraid to move things once they're on your board, because they're not stationary, like they can move. So we're gonna put this one over here. Well, I think that was gonna be my cracker spot. See? Nope, don't worry. We're gonna go crackers next, because I wanna have them on there. What's Chris doing? Oh, fig jam. Fig jam does go awesome with brie. You're not wrong.
I love fig jam.
Chris is one of our wine club members. If you're not a wine club member, you should definitely figure out and join us because we do fun things like this. Anyway, I'm just placing crackers on top of this, but I don't think that's going to work. I don't like that. See? Moving things. So I'm going to put him over in the corner. These crackers we serve with pretty much all of our cheese boards because they're amazing. They have some nice little seeds on top of them. They go well with a lot of things. You can break them and share with people or keep them all for yourself. I'm not judging. Oh, my niece and nephew are watching.
Aww.
Hi guys. So they're saying hi and that's adorable. So this is fun.
There's Aunt Casey.
I know, right? I haven't seen her in ages because COVID. So we're gonna leave that there right now. I think that sounds fun. So next, do you think we want olives and tomatoes or just tomatoes? Both? Okay. These little cute babies, I don't know if you can see how little this literally is, came from our garden over by production. So I'm gonna throw some of these babies in my hole. Oh, look at how well that worked.
Pretty.
It was the meat river that I left. That's what I called it.
Valley of tomatoes.
Perfect. Do, like I said when I told you what to bring, any sort of dried fruit, fresh fruit, anything in season, that's going to work out perfectly for your board because it'll pair with everything that you have as well. So there's that. All right. It's a little weird like doing it
Yeah.
here and here. Hi, Amanda. We're just getting all of our old employees going on.
Nice.
And then we'll do olive next, but I don't like it in this bowl. So I'm going to put some olives in there. It's all about symmetry. So that's going to go there. Olives, if you have pickles, go for pickles. I have squash pickles. I'm not going to put them on there, but that's not saying you can't put them on there. So, and then your nuts.
We need a bigger board.
I had one, I decided not to use it. So I'm going to put our nuts in this little valley here. We might just make a little rows with the meat. So that's also the fun thing. We'll get to eating it eventually. But why you do charcuterie with all of the different meats, cheeses, is that it's fun to play with your food. Because each bite is going to be different. You're going to try different things with like your fig jam. That's not fig jam. Chris, you got my head with your chutney. You're going to try a bunch of different stuff with that. Figure out which bite is your favorite. And that's the fun of playing with your food. Like we're 5 again. That's what my dad sent me. You probably have all seen the little meme that says we're now just all eating Lunchables, but they're adult Lunchables, but with wine. We're going to put some nuts there. How do we feel about it?
I like it.
I feel alright with it. I'm going to put some greenery on it, which I also got from our little garden back there. So I got some rosemary. We're going to stick this in with our
Now,
tomatoes.
of course, you could eat this stuff, but probably more for show, right?
It is. You want to make it look good. People want to eat something that looks good. I also have some basil, but rosemary just like gets me when you go with cheese and meats. And as you can tell, I just really like threes because I'm going to use a third one of this too. It's just a lot of threes.
That looks very professional.
So,
Get these out of your way.
yeah, no, so this is what mine looks like. Hopefully you guys were working along with it, seeing what yours is going to look like. But, forgot other things. You of course need things to cut your cheese with. So, we have a little cheese knife here, or a little mouse that we use a lot.
The mouse is for sale, too.
The mouse is for sale, and I just lost a piece of it. Ignore what just happened. So that's just going to go there, and that's my finished charcuterie board. And as you can see, it's not hard. It's just a matter of getting all this stuff, figure out what works with what, deciding what you think is pretty and what isn't, and then the fun part comes next, where you get to eat it. So do you want to come in and eat some stuff?
I do.
Okay. This is it. Now we're gonna eat and talk. We are. What? I can't read that far. Close up. Hold on, Lorraine. I'll move my camera. If you could see how jankily my camera is set up right now on the tripod.
It's duct tape. I feel so bad. We need to get you better equipment. It's duct tape.
It's duct tape on a tripod. It's not their fault. You MacGyver some
But
things.
did you tell them where the tripod came from?
The tripod came from my trunk. So I'm gonna do a close-up real
But she
quick.
didn't even know she had it in her
I
trunk.
did not.
She's got like Mary Poppins bag in her trunk, I think.
We're gonna go like these. Is that
Don't lose it with the duct tape.
sweet? All right, that is my close-up. That's my little buddy.
It's so pretty.
And then we're gonna go back. Is that where we were about? Cool. All right, let's eat the thing.
Okay.
What do you want to go with?
What I missed the beginning. What is
Oh,
this cheese?
this is a buffalo
Okay.
chili that we get from Fireside in the Village. And then that's a brie. That's a black pepper cheddar that we also get from the Village.
I'm gonna try the black pepper
Do
thingy.
you want to switch spots then?
Yes. Just,
We're gonna.
I got my fancy glass today.
You know,
Plastic.
we are who we are. It's fine. How are you guys doing this Thursday? We should say, we're in Iowa County. So
Oh, yeah.
we're not closing like a lot of people have called and asked, which thank you for calling and asking. But we're in Iowa County, so the governor's new thing does not pertain to us. So we're gonna keep doing our awesome stuff until we get told not to.
Just gonna take.
You didn't want to ruin it with a breadcrumb.
Well, sorry.
That's all good.
I feel bad to like ruin her creation. It's so pretty.
But that's what it's there for,
I know.
to eat. So, yeah, you go.
I'm gonna take I'm gonna try the chutney.
I love chutney. I love chutney so much, and I feel like I should make it one time on this. Chutney is easy to make. It's like jam, but with more savory things in it.
I'm gonna do the two together.
Right. So, back on the cheese front, maybe we'll do a cheese pairing class, or like a little cheese pairing cheat sheet on this as well. How about
So I'm not a curry fan, and
um,
that's what's in that. But otherwise, it's very good. She's right. It's not super sweet. It's more. I mean, there's a hint of sweetness, but
And I'm just not a sweet person on cheese boards. I am so sorry. I cannot like read this stuff as much as I should be able to. We'll get back to y'all, I promise. So, hey, since you're here, do you want to give an update on harvest? Since harvest is going on right now.
yeah. If you've been watching on Facebook, you've probably seen my very shaky videos, and I'm sorry that I'm not very professional about
They were
some of those.
great.
That one in the harvester, like Zach told me I could be in there, but I had to stand like hunched over, and then he was very specific that I could not touch any of the buttons for fear it might like throw off something. So that recording was terrible. But harvest was good, or is going well. This is let's see, third or fourth day. Fourth day of harvest. We went after St. Croix today. With this heat that we're experiencing, it's just like it's really pushing everything. So we're hoping to have grapes for our IPIC event in September, and I'm not sure because things are moving along faster than we anticipated.
Like faster than I've ever seen them.
Yeah, very fast. So, but everything, the yields so far are going well. I was a little worried, you know, with the derecho that went through, was that last week?
2 weeks.
2 weeks ago. You know, we lost, a lot of our vines were blown down, and I was kind of worried that maybe the harvester, because it's pretty rough, would not mow this down again.
Oh man,
It was fine.
I spilled the
So, yeah, I think harvest is good. Yields are high.
and quality is good.
Quality is good. So, as crappy as 2020 has been, I actually think that maybe, I mean, knock on wood, like vintage, 2020 vintage might actually be superb. So, we can drink it.
Something to look forward to.
Yeah, we can drink it in a year or two and like try not to remember 2020. So,
Or that we survived it.
yeah, celebrate that.
Either way.
Yeah.
I've never tried these marinated artichokes before. I just love artichokes in general. They're amazing.
Yeah, they're good.
They taste like pickles, but they have a little bit of a spice to them. So if you like a little bit of spice and not over the top, definitely go for that. So good.
I bet that and the prosciutto and the tomato would be good. Like put it all in a little stick.
Well, toothpick, you go for it. Anyway, I think that's all I got for today. That's for charcuterie. If you guys are making these at home, shoot us pictures of them let us know like what you think is best paired with what, because we enjoy having your input on things. We're always, you know, back here behind the bar, and we can talk to you as much as we want, but we still need your input on things. So let us know what you think, what you come up with, what wines you're loving right now. Some of you just like so hungry.
Yeah, I know. I feel like guilty eating it in front of you guys, actually.
I'm always eating in front of them. It's a thing. I'm always eating on these.
What?
Go ahead. Oh, I just was saying it's a perk in my shop.
One idea we kicked around today, and I would be interested for those who are watching tonight to give us feedback, but would you be interested in us making like little charcuterie kits where you pick up on the weekends, where we give you all the supplies and then you can take it home and build it on whatever board or whatever you have? That's something you'd be interested in, let us know, because that could be something we do this fall or this winter. So
Yeah. And then we could even put some wine with it.
yes,
And all
wine
that.
would definitely be with it.
Wine's always with it. So yeah, comment on this or just email us if you think that's a good idea, because we're pretty excited about it. But yeah, that's what I got.
That's all I got.
That's what I got. We will
Thanks
see
for
ya.
letting me join in on the party.
Nothing wrong with that. I don't like eating alone all the time. So yes, the kit done.
Oh,
We have
yes.
one person already.
Awesome.
All right, so that is it for us on this Thirsty Thursday. We are going to keep eating, and we hope you guys will as well. So we will see you, if not this weekend, at the actual winery. We'll see you again virtually next Thursday. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do yet. I was hoping maybe Zach would be harvesting that day, but we'll figure it out. I'll let you know. It is what it is. All right, I'm going to run around again and be awkward.
See you guys. Thanks for tuning in. We always love seeing you guys.
And there's my face. Hi, guys.